Hello and welcome, this is Rooflemonger, and friends, in today's video I want to talk about the future of fighting games going into 2021, and specifically the future of online play in fighting games. So very recently we had the quality of online play in fighting games put back into the limelight with the debacle with the Dragon Ball FighterZ National Championships, with one of the players just outright quitting the tournament due to the quality of the online play. You can find the full story to that linked at the end of this video, but it really brings into the fact that, hey, online play has never really been where it needed to be as a whole for fighting games, for all of the fighting game community for a very long time, but finally, come 2021, starting right now, things are looking up and there actually might be a bright light at the end of the tunnel. So before we even get to 2021, what that holds, if you are unaware, some very prominent, high-profile older games are starting to get retrofitted with Rollback Netcode. So this is the netcode that makes, well, basically, long story short, things a lot better for the average player in just about any given situation. Even bad Rollback Netcode, like say Street Fighter V, a lot of people complain about that, is still worlds better than say what Dragon Ball FighterZ has to offer. And when it's well done, well then hey, that is just excellent. Like one example I always give to people, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite had amazing netcode, and I, myself, a Canadian, had basically felt like offline play with someone from Saudi Arabia. And Canada to Saudi Arabia, that's a fair distance. So when Rollback Netcode works, yo, it works. So with all that said here, King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match recently had a Rollback Netcode beta, giving this game a Rollback Netcode experience it never had before, and suffice to say, incredibly popular. King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match is definitely an older game, and yet hundreds and thousands of people showed up to give it a shot because it turns out, hey, it played great. This is a fantastic game. King of Fighters is a series with a lot of great games in it, and this is one of the best games in the franchise's history, and then all of a sudden, it was playable online. This game had a whole new lease on life, and that is far from the only thing. So we had the beta. Unfortunately, I personally missed most of it because I was stuck in Quebec for a lot of it, but a lot of people had a lot of fun. It was a great experience. Even famously, I guess, on Twitter, converted someone who was long against Rollback Netcode into a believer for Rollback Netcode because, hey, it was just that good. And now, coming up in the future, Guilty Gear X2 Accent Core Plus R is now also getting a Rollback Netcode beta coming up, so we can have playable online for this classic iteration of the Guilty Gear franchise. If you have any interest in the upcoming Guilty Gear Strive, or heck, if you just got any interest in classic Guilty Gear and you want to see how this game plays online in a good playable online setting, unlike say Exard, because I wouldn't put playable to that, right? Then try this out, it's gonna be awesome. And this is one of the best examples why people care about Rollback Netcode. Just the news of this, just the announcement of this completely spiked the players playing the game, right? More people bought the game, more people are playing online just because of the announcement of it, let alone the fact it's not even just put in just yet, right? So here we are, two classic fighting games getting Rollback Netcode, one just finishing up with KOF 2002 Unlimited Match, to massive success, both critically, I guess you can say, because people loved it, and the numbers, hey, they went way up, right? And now Accent Core Plus R for Guilty Gear is also going to get one at the end of this month on October 29th, and I'm sure that's going to go great. Lots of people interested in the game. Lots of people who are interested in Guilty Gear in general who never played the older games will probably pick it up, and I'm sure it'll be on sale on PC somewhere, somehow, because that's just how it tends to work. But yeah, so here's classic experiences getting a new lease on life, and now looking to the future. Guilty Gear Strive, the next big game from the creators of Dragon Ball FighterZ. That is coming out in 2021 and will be the biggest fighting game of 2021, at least as far as we know for new releases. And yes, it will have Rollback Netcode baked in from the start, from the get-go. So it's rare for a Japanese game especially to have Rollback Netcode, and now we got one, and thank God for it. It is also my understanding that people who worked on Killer Instinct netcode, famously the best fighting game netcode of all time, are working on the netcode for Guilty Gear Strive. So on top of having, a great quality online experience, it will be all the better yet. So we can go in with little to no fear that this game will be very playable online, which should have been the standard a decade ago, honestly. Also, King of Fighters 15. Now, I guess it's a bit of a meme at this point, where's KOF 15? But it is very likely it'll make an appearance in 2021. At least, God, I hope so. And KOF 15, now that they've been working with Code Mystics for so long, Code Mystics, the people putting in the Rollback Netcode into King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match and a bunch of other games, they have such a close relationship, and it has to be very apparent in this time, in this age we're living in, that playing online from home is more important than ever. And hey, don't get me wrong, it's always been important online play. It's always been critical. But it's taken till 2020 and everything falling apart for certain developers to finally realize it, right? But even back in 2009, Street Fighter 4 could have had rollback netcode, and it didn't. And we've all been suffering ever since then. Now back to SNK. Samurai Showdown launching with a very poor online experience, and the scene for that drying up very quickly, hopefully is a big enough knock to SNK to understand, hey, it's time to go rollback. Maybe work with Code Mystics, use their proprietary technology for whatever they use for rollback, and then just put it into King of Fighters 15, and then everybody is happy. But yes, so looking forward to 2021, Guilty Gear Strive, the biggest release of 2021 for fighting games, will have rollback netcode, it will have a quality online experience, and I'm assuming King of Fighters 15 will as well. Once again, recent events here, Dragon Ball FighterZ National Championship, just kind of really highlighting this, right? For good or for ill, we have an online tournament structure that is officially sponsored, and yet we're going to have problems because the online just isn't up for a professional experience. So I hope for the future. I have high hopes for the future, actually. I think the future is bright in that regard, where 2021 will be the year where more fighting games than not release with rollback netcode, release with a quality playable online experience for all players involved, right? We still gotta watch out for those Wi-Fi people. Wire up. Don't use Wi-Fi, please, right? But other than that, I do have high hopes for 2021, and honestly, I am looking forward to the future it brings. I am looking forward to a lot of the fun online matches we will have. That all said, unfortunately, I kind of missed out on the King of Fighters 2002 beta because I was out of province, but I am here home now, and I am very, very much looking forward to the Guilty Gear AC plus R rollback beta. I'll be playing a lot of it. I'll probably be streaming a lot of it, so hey, check that out, right? I stream. I'm back, so I'll be streaming again. But my friends, I guess I'm just trying to say I'm looking forward to the future of fighting games 2021. Hey, are you? Let me know in the comments below. And I guess that's that for this video. So my friends, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some fighting games with rollback netcode.